Hi, welcome Scorpio. I'm going to do a reading for you. We're going to look at your current energy and what the tarot deems as important. We're going to have a look at your life in general, and as is often the case with my readings, the person that you're probably involved with in some way. So we're going to see what's been happening in your life, Scorpio, and we're going to get some cards at the end that will show us something. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Let's have a look at what is currently happening. This just popped out. This is the Hermit. Interesting. Some of you may be kind of contemplating or self-reflecting at the moment. Maybe a lot of thinking going on. Let's see what's happening currently in your life, Scorpio. What important messages the tarot has. What future predictions there are coming up for you. And I'm also going to get an oracle card for you at the end for advice, Scorpio. So let's see what's currently happening. I'm using the Hermetic Tarot deck. It's quite a powerful deck, guys. I really like this. I've been using it just recently. I've been getting some good readings from this. So let's have a look here, Scorpio. It's at the bottom of the deck here. You've got the Hangman. Spirit of the Mighty Waters. This is Pisces. Let's put this aside. We can keep this as the overall energy. So again, just like the Hermit card popping out there, the Hangman is also a card of contemplation. It's less analytical than the Virgo card. Pisces is more connected to feelings and emotions, also to creativity and vision. There may be an element of self-sacrifice here. There is a story in... I mean, for me, I relate this more to the story of Odin, who hanged himself upside down on the world tree to attain hidden knowledge. So, for me, the card symbolizes having to sacrifice something, a part of yourself, in order to attain something, to attain some type of a benefit. Sometimes sacrifice can obviously be quite painful, so you may be going through something painful at the moment, Scorpio, but eventually this pain that you're undergoing, Scorpio, is going to lead to it's going to lead to growth, and it may lead to attaining something new, a new perspective, maybe new knowledge. The first card of your reading here is the Six of Pentacles, Lord of Material Success. Something here, possibly there may be something to do with your finance or your money. It could be that you were giving to somebody. Maybe you've been charitable in a certain way. Maybe you've been doing things for other people, helping people less fortunate than yourself. Again, there's this self-sacrificing energy here, Scorpio, in your reading. The next card you have is the Devil. Lord of the Gates of Matter. This is interesting. I've kind of been looking into this card recently. There's a variety of meanings here for this card. You know, most people associate this with, you know, maybe addiction or something toxic. it can also represent some type of like a bond that you have with a person that is based on things that can be fairly unhealthy. You know, for example, like a codependent relationship with someone. Some of you could be in a codependent relationship. This also, to me, Scorpio, represents sometimes giving energy to things that can be quite negative. And by giving those things this energy, you can magnify them. There may be something going on in your life now, Scorpio. I feel like there seems to be an element of self-neglect in your reading. I get the feeling here, you know, looking at the Hanged Man, the Six of Pentacles, and now the Devil, I get this impression, Scorpio, that you're doing a lot for other people and you're neglecting yourself. You may be neglecting your own health. You may also be giving energy to the wrong type of thinking, maybe the wrong type of activities. So just be aware of this devil energy that's coming up here in your reading. This is Capricorn, by the way. And on a more positive note, the devil card can also represent creativity. We have the Seven of Swords coming out here, Lord of Unstable Effort. There's some type of I feel like there's been some type of a betrayal here, Scorpio. Somebody betrayed you. Someone may have kind of snuck away, kind of done something very underhanded. It's the energy of someone going behind your back and you kind of discovering things when they're way too late, you know. Maybe discovering information from other people. Maybe the person that betrays you kind of reveals their hand later, you know, after the betrayal. They'll come back and say something to you about maybe why they did it. There may be the feeling here, Scorpio, that you were helping someone. Like I said, it looks to me that you were helping someone. Again, with that devil energy, giving energy to the wrong thing, maybe to the wrong person. There's almost this energy of enabling maybe another person. You know, maybe you were enabling someone, maybe you were being too kind to somebody, maybe you were doing too much for a particular person, and then this person repays you by betraying you, which is sad, but it's often the case when we help people. Sometimes when we help the wrong people, these people can betray us. You've got the Three of Wands here, Lord of Established Strength. There's this energy now for you, Scorpio, where you're waiting for, possibly waiting for things to change in your life. Maybe you're waiting for a particular person to return to you. You definitely at times kind of catch yourself in this, maybe this kind of daydream of maybe hoping for someone to return, even though this person I see here in your reading having betrayed you, you still think about this person, Scorpio. You may even ask yourself why things turned out the way they did. But you may even be, I don't know, are you waiting for a message from this person? That's something you should not be doing, Scorpio. You shouldn't be giving your energy to this person that hurt you like this. I do see you having helped them out a lot. Next card is the Seven of Pentacles, Lord of Success Unfulfilled. This is coming under the Six of Pentacles. This is This is where you feel that you were investing too much of your time and energy in something that just didn't work out. You know, there was no growth here in this particular, I feel, relationship. There was no growth with this person. Um, I feel as though this person, whoever they were, Scorpio, the person you were dealing with, was showing you one thing and doing something else. This person may have had a bit of a double life. You've got the Four of Pentacles coming out, Lord of Earthly Power. You're still holding on to this thing, unfortunately. You're still kind of holding on to what was. You may be holding a bit too tightly to this. You need to release this energy in order to heal yourself. You may be in the process of doing that, Scorpio, but you haven't managed to completely get through this. You may be holding on to some resentment, I feel. Holding on to some pain. Which would make a lot of sense, especially if you were doing a lot for this person. We have the Hermit card coming out, Magus of the Voice of Light. You're going within yourself now, Scorpio. You may be kind of shut off from people, friends and family. You're within yourself now, trying to find your own light, trying to find your own truth. You're kind of picking up the pieces within yourself and trying to make sense of everything. You know, this is also part of the healing process for us, you know. Going within, analysing stuff. It's even good at this point, Scorpio, for you maybe to keep a journal, to write down your thoughts and feelings. There may be certain things that still trigger certain painful memories for you. And I think if you start journaling, you know, day to day you start writing certain feelings or certain things that are triggering particular feelings, like maybe things that make you feel a bit depressed or sad. The activity of writing these things down can offer immense healing. I don't think people actually realise how powerful it is to sit down and observe yourself, observe your thoughts. This will start to give you a new perspective on things and why they happened the way they did. And this can lead to growth. The next card we have is the Five of Wands, Lord of Strife. This normally represents conflicts with other people, Scorpio. I feel here in your reading, this is like an internal conflict that you're going through. You're almost kind of fighting with yourself here. It can be that energy of, you know, with the Hermit and the Five of Wands coming out together, it can be that energy of kind of having this conscious battle within yourself, you know. You may be at the moment needing to find the strength to do certain things, and you possibly need, you know, you may catch yourself at times, Scorpio, feeling like you can't do anything. And you have another voice within yourself trying to push you, you know, maybe to get out of the house, to do some activities. I feel there's a bit of a depressive energy here. And you need to you need to muster that positive energy and start being active, start going out and finding your feet again and recovering from whatever this thing is here. I wouldn't be surprised if we got the Strength card coming out, Scorpio, but we'll see. It does look like you need some strength here. The High Priestess, the Priestess of the Silver Star. This is a good card for you, Scorpio. I mean, you are a High Priestess. or a high priest, whether you're male or female. This is about you using that strong Scorpio intuition that you have. Um, you know, relying on your gut, relying on your. It's kind of like. I mean, we've got the Hermit and the High Priestess. It's similar energy. Again, this is Pisces energy, but this can be Scorpio. This is water. This is the number 2 as well. But 2 in numerology is 1 and 1. You know, 2 units. I feel like you're finding maybe you're starting to integrate certain aspects of yourself psychologically. You're starting to kind of ascend spiritually through this process. You know, you are getting. Some of you could be quite religious. You know, some Scorpio people I know are strongly connected to their faith. Some of you may be kind of connecting to your faith. Some of you may be going to church. Some of you may be, you know, whatever your beliefs are. I feel that you're connecting strongly. You're either connecting strongly with God or you're connecting to your higher self. And this is what I see happening in the near future for you, Scorpio. I feel like this painful process that you're going through here, it's going to help you gain wisdom. It's going to help you to ascend spiritually as a person. You're going to learn to do things differently in the future. When you're faced with a person like this or a situation like this in the future, Scorpio, I feel that you're going to begin to gain the kind of spiritual knowledge that you need and wisdom to, you know, see the red flags in the future, to cut people off out of your life at the time when you need to cut them off, and not to be helping people that, you know, abuse or betray you. The next card we have is the Eight of Pentacles, Lord of Prudence. This is work, this is effort, labour. This is connected to the effort and labour you need to get through this whole thing, Scorpio. It is taking a lot of effort, but I know Scorpio people are very resilient. Even though you're a sensitive sign, like all the water signs, I feel sometimes that Scorpio can be the most resilient of the water signs. And you're going to find resilience. And I think that work also for Scorpio peoples is also a good way for them to overcome, you know, certain painful things that go on in their lives. You know, work is, it's a good thing to put your energy into and to kind of transmute the pain, you know, and turn it into something more positive. So I think, you know, you're spiritually ascending with the High Priestess, and also if you do manage to kind of, maybe it could be like a creative activity, it could be anything, it could be like a new project, wherever it is, Scorpio, if you start putting your focus on like a goal or a plan, it will also help you heal. You've got the Nine of Cups, Lord of Material Happiness. So again, I feel as you move nearer towards the future, Scorpio, you are going to start learning to love yourself more, to give yourself this healing energy, maybe to connect with, you know, your inner child, maybe to do some shadow work, you know, learning to confront your demons, but mainly learning to give yourself love, Scorpio, and to not allow other people to basically put you down and make you feel like a second-rate person. So I see, this is what I like about the energy here, you know, as we get to the lower tier of the tarot cards here, I see you elevating yourself, pushing forward, even though it's taking a great effort on your part. I see you beginning to heal. The last card we have is the King of Pentacles, Prince of the Chariot of Earth. Let's clarify this card, Scorpio. Let's see why this King of Pentacles is here. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Scorpio? Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Four Pentacles. There may be someone new coming in, Scorpio, with an offer of love, maybe a small gift. You like the energy of this person. This person seems to be quite stable and quite balanced. You may feel as though this person can offer you something that you didn't have in the past. You're definitely holding on to the idea of this new thing. You may cling on to it a bit too tightly, Scorpio, so just be careful. I would say be open to this thing, whatever this is. This new person I see coming in for you. But again, just be careful, like, try to learn from your past experience. Try to make sure you don't repeat the same mistakes of the past. But this is very nice. There's definitely an opportunity in love coming up with this Ace of Cups. You know, this cup is overflowing with love and happiness. So there's definitely something nice coming in. And I feel after all the hardship and pain that you've gone through, Scorpio, this is well deserved. Let's get an oracle card for you from the Dangerous Oracle. These are all mythological cards, which I like. Let's have a look at what the oracle has. Okay, what's this here? Anubis, respect. This is the Egyptian god. Let's see why this has come up for you, Scorpio. Let's have a look here. Anubis. See what it says here. It says, take special care and pay attention to detail right now in all aspects of your life. Respect yourself and others. Take the time to guide someone who needs it. You may not like someone, but you can respect their humanity or even their skills. Offer compassion and respect to the dead. That's interesting. That's very interesting, Scorpio. For some of you, you could be going through like a bereavement. You know, maybe someone close to you has passed on. You know, Anubis is strongly connected to death and giving respect to the dead. So this is a very specific message for some Scorpio people out there. Some of you may be going through a bereavement. You may be suffering this. I do kind of see this energy in your reading, Scorpio. And as hard as this is, I do also see you somehow gaining something from this in the end, you know, learning to deal with this. Don't forget, in the tarot, your house is actually the death card. So, you know, your planet Pluto is connected to death and transformation. So it's very interesting for me that Anubis came out here as an oracle card for you. So really it's telling you about maybe, you know, paying respect to the dead. It's also talking about compassion, giving compassion to other people. Maybe even people that you would not normally give compassion to. But above all, Scorpio, you know, if you are going through a very hard time here, give yourself respect, give yourself self-love and healing. And I do see you eventually getting out of this, you know, and I do see something nice coming up in the future for you. That's what I have for you. Take care, Scorpio, and I hope to see you guys again soon.